What's up? What's up, man? Happy Monday night, everybody. Monday. Let me make sure I sound okay. Oh yeah, we good. We golden. We gonna fly the hell out of this RJ. Hopefully we're not gonna crash it. We don't crash planes on this channel. I'm trying to find planes to fly on 2024, but it's getting increasingly difficult because not a lot of them work great. This one, if I remember correct, works pretty good. So what do you know? Up in Canada, they actually have a real life flight. North Cariboo, 1540. Look it up on FlightAware or Flight Radar 24 or whatever you use to track airplanes. Actually a real flight. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in this thing, get this thing fired up, get it juiced up, get it up in the air, and hang on, my phone went off. Oh, let me smell. Yeah, man. So, let me turn the words off. I always forget to do that. When I'm not streaming, I like having the words on, especially when I'm like learning planes again. I downloaded the Stratoliner again to 307, so I'm relearning that one. That's from Red Wing, I think is what it's from. All right, let's open up this here door. Oh shit, I gotta turn the sound on for the airplane. Here we go. All right, we'll leave the stairs like that for now. We're gonna try to connect the jetway. Get our handy dandy checklist out here. Get our flight plan pulled in. Ah, well, that's good. That's the wrong username, Greg. Six four. Hang on, let me look this up here. If that was it, maybe I'm wrong. What do I know? I've only been entering this ID in for a couple years now. Like, what do I know? I thought that was the correct one. All right, let's see here. Count settings. Probably have to use the on-screen keyboard. Let me try that. Oh, username. Username is Doodoo20. There we go. Hello. All right, let's make sure we got this in that. And go to aircraft, import you, go kilograms, get our ground power connected. Start refueling. Now GSX should be coming by, I think. Yeah, GSX handling. All right, let's get working on this airplane. Circuit breakers. They all look like they're in. Can't really interact with them, so that works. Oh, you know what? Hang on. I forgot I have a tablet here. Let me pull the flight plan into the tablet. Give me a second. Hopefully everybody's having a good start to the week. My Monday's been pretty dope so far. Not a bad start to the week. Okay. This, let's load. Downloads, click this. Pat. Okay. There's an up to today. 30,000 feet. Make sure we got our charts. CYVR. ILS. All right, very good. That's done. Make this smaller again. All right, circuit breakers, radar off. Turn the tilt up to 15. See, this checklist is okay. I forget what the checklist looks like on this tablet. Looks like it's the same one on the same side. I don't see PSX. I thought PSX is going to come over here and refuel us. Oh, it is fueling us right now. You just don't see him outside. That's weird. I mean, I don't really care. But it's just weird. With this checklist. I think it's the same one we just looked at. Yeah, same one. Okay. Because the one on the tablet's huge. Like this one here. So 106 things for the first time. This is the one we should be following. This is the one that's in the operation guide. So landing gear lever is down. Weather radar is off in 15. I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. It's easier for my old man eyes to read. All right, transponder. Standby. Air brakes in. Flaps are good. Nav lights. Demo in. Put on battery 1 and 2 and the ground power unit. We're already in park. And the pressure there. Alright, master switches. Let's turn all them on. Ground ignition is good. Anti-skid lift spoilers on. Bus ties are set to auto already. Standby inverter is armed. Standby generator is armed. Generators 1 and 4 are off. The green and yellow spoilers in. I think that was something we had to do up here. Either way, they got to be pushed in. All right, galley and shed lights. Turn them on. We'll turn the APU on in a minute. I guess we can turn it on now. What's the hurt? All right, so let's turn on the inner fuel tank. Generator. I'm not worried about ground testing. Internal power. Rotary selector, select AC. We'll turn to green. Just to cancel this. Start the... Did I get our... Let me get our flight plan taken care of real quick. I don't think there's any IRS switches. No. Alright, while that's doing its thing, let me go ahead and get our flight plan set here. Refueling's complete. We'll board our passengers after we put our flight plan in. Okay. Here. FMT. App data shouldn't be out of date. I just updated the bitch. Okay, we're good. January 26th to February 23rd. Oh, today's the 24th. Oh shit, is there a new... Hang on, there's not a new AirRack out. Let me check. I just checked, like, before I went live tonight. Let me just double check. Avograph Hub. Yeah, AirRack cycle. Yeah, we're in the latest. Okay. But they talking about they trying to drive me crazy. You trying to drive me crazy? Alright, position. And here. Let's check our position. Here. Here. I love being able just to grab the screen and just drag it up. All right, 49, 117, and West 123. All right, close enough. Grab you. There. Go to route ski. Now, I don't know if it's going to allow me to pick up a company route. Let me... I don't think it will. That's alright, I can just type it in. CYVR. It's only a few waypoints. CYVR. CYXT. See what our flight number is here. NCB 1540. Are departing on runway 8 right. We are going to Asbo. Go. Cease. Pine. NN. Now we're going to Muzon. Muzon over. And it shouldn't be Trina, it should be Pat. Let me get rid of this here. Then we have arrival, ILS, and we should have OMPAD available. That is interesting, isn't it? Let me look at the chart. Oh, my controllers. Controller is like so sturdy. I've dropped this controller probably, no joke, probably 20-25 times from my desk. It's probably about 3 feet, 2.5, 3 feet off the ground on the hardwood floor. All right, what am I looking up? Oh yeah, charts. Let me look at this chart here. But you know, I could look at the chart actually. Let me get practice looking at these Lido charts here. Hang on a second. The OMPAD is what I was trying to connect to. We got Lexcock. What we got? We got Lexcock. Yeah, let's do Lexcock. All right, very good. So we can root. And after Muzan, I am going to put OMPAD in there. So let me go to legs. Well, let's activate this first. Let's add this stuff in. So we have 30,000 feet per hour. Let's close you out. Bring you up. Mr. Bobby B, what's up, dude? What's up, brother? How's your Monday starting off so far? Cruise wind 155 and 19. ISA deviation is -5. Not bad, man. Pretty good Monday so far, actually. All right, let me check that transition altitude. We need to know when this thing's going to transition so we can run away from it. No, 18,000 feet. So let's put in 18,000. I don't want to be around this thing when it's transitioning. All right, we can start bringing our passengers in now so I can get the gross weight. We'll put the APU on. All right, let's bring our passengers in. Why is GSX being a bitch tonight? Let's see here.
Boarding requested.
All right, what's it asking for here? Gross weight is 39. Here, I'll just get it from the flight plan. You know, I can wait until it's done. Let's finish setting up the airplane. We still have quite a bit to do. Go back to the checklist.
Board crew?
Yes, I do.
Pilot's boarding starting.
All right, interpump's on. We already turned that on. Let's activate some lights. I can't believe I found a flight in real life that's still flying this thing.
We are ready for pushback.
Found it in Canada too, which is even more awesome. APU air is off.
Crew boarding starting.
Let's turn on the starter. Wait for this to...
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
APU power should be available any moment now. There we go. APU power is available. Put on APU air. We can put on packs as well. All right, we already turned off that. IRS. There aren't IRS switches. I thought there were.
Vancouver clearance delivery WestJet Tree 5 for IFR to Kelowna, ready to copy.
Your crew has boarded.
This way, please.
Passengers boarding started.
Oh yeah, no, those aren't the IRS lights. Where the hell did I?
WestJet Tree 5 for readback correct. Contact ground on 121. 7. Good day.
IRS. I completely forgot where the IRS switches are. I hate to use the little helper thing.
165 ready to copy IFR clearance to Victoria.
They're right here.
Jazz 165 readback is correct. Contact
Welcome on board.
All right, APU packs are on.
when ready to taxi. Good day.
Boarding pass, please.
EC pump. Put you on.
Welcome on board.
On auto and put you on. Make sure we get some hydraulic pressures. All right, that's good. Turn these back off now.
Good morning.
Now we'll leave DC pump on.
Hello.
All right, continuous ignition is off. Engine anti-ice on.
Good morning.
Heaters are off. Engine air is off. Arm the flight deck emergency lights.
Welcome on board.
Cabin emergency lights. Flight deck emergency lights. Let's arm those. Alright, PFD, we gotta turn these on.
Hello. This way.
If you want to hold the test button in, you can.
Hello.
I don't really see a reason to, but
Boarding pass, please.
alright, let's set the altimeter.
Welcome on board. This way.
2957. Wrong button.
This way. This way, please.
Alright, there we go. Let's do
Good
this.
morning.
Standby attitude, erect knob, clock's fine, DPI, standby compass. Heading, this is all fine.
This way.
Main altimeter, we just did. Clocks. Avionics fan, yeah. FADEC. A lot of this stuff we can't really interact with or do anything about, so there's really no reason to.
Hello.
Plus, I don't really think there's any failures in this airplane. I don't think there are.
Hello.
Audio, I'm more worried about turning on the right
Boarding pass,
equipment.
please.
Like data recorder, oxygen. I missed a few. Can't do that. We got to get 100% on this.
WestJet 1874 IFR to Leahy, ready to copy.
Good morning.
Yay, we got high score. All right.
WestJet
All right, let's turn the oxygen on over here.
Contact ground on 127. 15 when ready to taxi.
Hello.
Good day.
All right, let me contact the ground and see what our ATIS is.
Vancouver clearance delivery west.
This
Jet
way.
1882 ready to copy. IFR clearance Tacoma.
Oh, you know, I don't think I turned the actual.
Ping is requested.
Wait, it works.
Read back all runway and hold short
This way.
instructions. Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
Airport information Charlie 0200.
Vancouver International Airport. Information whiskey.
This way.
0127 Zulu.
Miles and heavy rain.
Wind 065 at 16.
2000.
Boarding
Visibility
confirmation.
10. Sky.
Oh, my button's not working. I gotta reset this button. Oh, Jesus. It was set to switch the comms over. All right, we got a little bit of work here.
Building is complete.
All right.
Cabin crew, armor and cockpit.
Get rid of this. All right, let's see if this works now. All right, let's try another comm switch. COM1 swap. Let's get rid of this one. Doesn't need to be this hard. There we go.
Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested.
Airport information Delta
Read back all
020.
runway and hold short instructions.
All right, let me see what
Advise on initial contact. You have information whiskey.
information whiskey. Okay.
Sky conditions.
Vancouver International Airport.
Now let's go to
Information
clearance.
300 foot overcast.
0127 Zulu.
8.
Wind 065 at 16.
Altimeter 2.
Visibility.
All right, and where are we flying to? Terrace. Okay. Vancouver clearance. Testing IFR clearance to Terrace Airport. We have information whiskey. I forgot the name of our airplane. That's why I was like stumbling.
Give me 1 second for that clearance.
Forgot the name of our plane. Forget what I called it. Avro, that's what it was. Avro 540.
Avro 540, information whiskey is current. Cleared to Terrace Airport. After departure, fly radar vectors to fastbow, then as filed. Departure runway 08 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 128.175, squawk 2325.
Also, thanks Vancouver clearance. Cleared to Terrace Airport after departure. Fly radar vectors to fastbow, then as filed. Departure runway 08 right. Initial climb to 4,000 feet. Departure on 128.175, squawk 2325 at road 540.
Avro 540, read back correct. Contact ground on 121.7 when ready.
All right, now I should be able to hit the C and it should switch it over. Yep, very good. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and finish our port start checklist. Briefing's complete. Brakes, hydraulics are off. Fuel panel.
Boarding has started, and the first passengers are aboard the plane.
Okay,
Ladies
center
and
tank.
gentlemen, welcome aboard this flight from Vancouver to Terrace Kitimat,
Auto.
or as I like to call it, the land of endless rain and questionable fashion choices. I'm Janet, your lead flight attendant.
Wait, do we have
and
fuel in the
joining
center
me
tanks?
today are my delightful colleagues, Toby, Sarah, and Mike. Please take your seats according to your boarding passes, and remember to stow your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. If you need any help, just wave your arms like you're trying to signal a
Alright,
very
we can shut it
confused
then.
airplane. And if you see Gregory up front, don't worry. He's just pretending to know what he's doing. Thank you for flying with us.
Good point.
And let's hope we don't end up in the wrong city.
That happens sometimes. Alright, fasten seatbelts. Non-smoking. Logo light. Air conditioner. Set air conditioner. APU air switch off. Unless conditioning from APU engine air switch off. That's it. Flight deck air switch off. Alright, that's all good. Seatbelt signs, fuel we have checked, altimeters are cross-checked already. Let's set our speed bugs. We have 36 and 140. IRS is aligned, doors and equipment are good. Alright, let me go ahead and finish plugging in these weights and then we'll back up. The gross weight is 41.1. Total fuel is 49.50. I thought we should have more than that. That's something wrong. Oh no, we're good. Okay. Alright, so our reserves are... Our fuel plan is 4.7. So put that in. 4.7. And our reserves are, just say 0.9. We'll just say 2.5. Execute. Index. Position is good. Performance we just did. VNAV, climb speed looks good. Alright, we are looking good. Let's get our... Hold on a second. Got a discontinuity here. Oh, I wanted to put in OMFAD, didn't I? That's what I... Hang on a second. Summary... Clear this out here. Pull up the chart.
Vancouver ground, WestJet 1852, gate 7 tree information delta. Request pushback.
WestJet 185.
Really? Not in the database.
Pushback approved.
Oh, maybe that's why I didn't recognize it in the flight plan. Interesting. Okay. No worries. We'll do Lexoc to here.
Vancouver ground, WestJet 1852 requesting pushback.
Alright, we're all good. Let me contact ground and...
No pushback tug is available to answer your request.
Vancouver ground, Avro 540 requesting clearance for pushback and engine start.
Avro 540, pushback and engine start approved. Face west.
I don't know if this is going to work or not. But I know on some airplanes you can push the beacon. That's not the beacon. Some airplanes you can push the beacon switch and that'll actually activate it.
Vancouver ground, WestJet 1852.
I don't think it will here.
With Delta ready to taxi. IFR.
Alright, let's get rid of the chocks.
1852 taxi to and hold short of runway 08 or via taxiway Papa, Juliet Alpha, Juliet, Juliet Bravo, Juliet, Charlie 6, Juliet, Lima
That's
Cross,
off.
runway 1 Tree, Lima, Lima 6.
Get rid of the ground power.
55 when ready.
And chocks. We contact pushback.
Taxi 2 and hold short runway 08.
icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
Charlie 6 Juliet Lima Cross runway.
Goes to the right.
6 WestJet 1.
Release parking brakes, please. Commencing push. Due to icing conditions, please stand by for engine start until push is completed and brakes are set.
There's a pretty good pushback system built into this if you don't have GSX. The one that's built in is pretty damn good. Pretty much everything from
Ladies and gentlemen,
Just Flight is
welcome
great.
aboard this flight from Vancouver to Terrace, where the rain is as constant as my inability to find my keys. I'm Janet, your lead flight attendant, and with me today are my fabulous crew members, Toby, Sarah, Mike, and, let's just say, the other one is a mystery. Our captain, Gregory, is up front, probably trying to remember which buttons do what, and our first officer, Long Duck Dong, is there to remind him. We expect to be in the air for about an hour and 5 minutes, which is just enough time for me to tell you how to use the seatbelts without putting you to sleep. Now, about those seatbelts. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle until you hear a click. To unfasten, just lift the buckle. Easy peasy, eh? In case of an emergency, oxygen masks will drop down from above. To use them, pull the mask towards you, place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally. If you're traveling with someone who looks like they might faint, put your mask on first, then help them. Because let's be honest, you need to survive to tell the tale, and if we happen to land in water, don't worry. Just locate your life vest under your seat, pull it out, and put it over your head. Inflate it by pulling the red tabs, or if you're feeling adventurous, just blow into the tube like you're trying to inflate a very stubborn balloon. Now for the exits. There are 2 at the front and 2 at the back. In case of an emergency, just remember, the nearest exit might be behind you, and if you see Captain Gregory running, follow him, because he probably knows where the snacks are. After we reach cruising altitude, I'll be coming around selling delightful items from the airline shop.
She knows me so well.
Save some of that time.
We have a good engine start.
All right,
Solid overcast at 10,000 feet.
and let's hope Captain Gregory
Temperature
remembers how to take off without
2.7.
needing a GPS.
How does she know?
Altimeter 2956. Density altitude minus 400 feet. Arriving and departing runways 08 right, 08 left, 13 advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information X-ray.
VFR aircraft safety direction flight.
Vancouver International Airport, information X-ray.
Advise control with
0200 Zulu. Wind 065 at 14.
Information Delta 0200
Visibility 10.
Wind 064
Sky
at
conditions,
14.
broken at
Visibility
2700 feet.
20 miles and heavy
Solid
rain.
overcast at 10,000 feet.
Bypass pin removed.
Temperature 8.
Ceiling 4,300 foot
2.7.
overcast.
Left is clear.
Altimeter
Right is clear.
2956.
6.
Density altitude minus 400 feet.
01.
Arriving
is it
and
still
departing
reading back
runways
all that
08
too?
right, 08 left, 13 advise
shouldn't
on
be
course
reading that.
heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions. Advise on initial
Vancouver clearance delivery cargo jet 574 heavy ready to copy IFR clearance to Edmonton.
start the last engine. Down here, let's put on oh, that's right, they don't have that switch on this plane. On the A146 there's a switch up here to switch from like VOR type nav to GPS nav. I forgot that's down here now. I think it's down here. Engines are started. Start power back to normal. Alright, normal it is. We can start her off. Turn the anti-ice off for now. The generator's on. Brake fans. Put them on auto. Hydraulics on. Gotta put these two on as well. Put back on the APU, air and packs.
Vancouver clearance delivery cargo jet 574 heavy IFR to Edmonton, ready to copy.
Cabin, either use APU air or engine air. Yeah, we'll do that later. We'll switch it to engine air when we take off. Transponder is good. Alright, for takeoff, brakes are good. Let's set our flaps. Flight instruments. Let's set our trims. We can do that by clicking on this right here. Should be setting it for us. Alright, let's release the brake and test our configuration. No beep, means we're good. Nav aids are good. You on TARA. Speeds are good, continuous. A and B on. Cabin secure. Alright. So let's go ahead and get our clearance. Vancouver ground Avro 540 requesting taxi clearance to runway 08 right.
Avro 540, you're on the clearance frequency. Please contact ground on 121.7 for taxi instructions to runway 08 right.
Fair enough. I thought I was on the right channel. My bad, guys. We're pretty much just going straight. Vancouver ground Avro 540 requests taxi clearance to runway 08 right.
Avro 540, taxi to runway 08 right via Golf Lima cross runway 13, then Lima 6.
taxi to runway 08 right via Golf Lima, cross runway 13, then Lima 6, Avro 540. Good golf. Oh, I think they want us to come up here. We're just gonna go over here and just cross here. So let's do that. Park and break off. Put our taxi lights on, huh? Cool mountain range over here. I love like being around mountains. Something about being around mountains really makes me happy. Not so much walking up them or walking down them, but like looking at them. Looking at them and being around them. I always wonder if like, were these underwater at some point? You know, before all the ice melted millions of years ago. Little airplane, baby 747. All right, traffic's clear on both sides. Scoot across where that situation changes. And let me bring up the tower frequencies. Well, it looks like that plane's on fire. Look at it, it's smoking. No, plane, no! That looks like a Delta. Oh, it's upside down. Oh, that's Canadian, that's Canada Air. It looked like it was smoking while it was on its way down, didn't it? And it's dreary out here in Canada. Man, like 10 in the morning in the game, and so dreary looking. I don't know if this mic stand is doing a good job or not. It seems to bounce around a lot. I don't know if that... I'll have to listen to it later if that noise gets picked up like this. I know when I move it, it does, but like... It's just bouncing around like it is now. I like this stand though because I can like position it in any position I want to. Me in Chicago, I think we're gonna do another flight this weekend. I think we're gonna do a whole flight in a 737, I think, or the 8th. Or a Phoenix. I forget what we're doing it in. Yeah, we're talking about doing a whole flight. All right, let's park here for a second. Before I... brakes are on. Let's tell the cabin that we're...
Please take your seats for takeoff.
Alright, before takeoff, weather radar we did, lights and strobes.
Cabin is secured.
Cabin fan, light deck fan. Strobes on. Auto throttle controls. Alright, after takeoff, normal climb and engineer's got to be on an APU air off. So APU air off and engineer on, and then when we climb, we got to turn the PTU and the right. Okay, very good. All right, I can make this smaller again. Let me contact the tower, request departure. Vancouver Tower, Avro 540, holding short, runway 08 right, ready for departure.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Tower, runway 8 right, wind 065 at 14, cleared for takeoff.
Copy that, Vancouver Tower. Have a great day. Hey. All right, cabin crew, take your seats for departure.
Okay, Captain. Cabin crew, take seats for departure. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Janet, speaking. We're about to take off, so please ensure your seatbelts are fastened and your seats are in the upright position. If you see Captain Gregory up front, just remember, he's the one flying the plane, so keep your fingers crossed. Let's hope he remembers which way is up. Thank you for flying with us today.
Elevators back there. I think that's what those are. They look like they are way up in the air. Supposedly that's correct though. I mean, I clicked on the thing for it.
Check thrust. Thrust set. Airspeed allowed.
That must be a new update. Whenever, like, before when you go full throttle, you didn't get that that alarm. Now you do. That's pretty cool. I like that. had better takeoffs, but it's
Avro
okay.
540, contact departure.
Vancouver departure, Avro 540, currently climbing through 2,000 feet. Currently climbing through 2,000 feet, Avro 540.
Avro 1540, Vancouver departure, radar contact. Clear direct fastbow.
This plane definitely handles much better on 2020 from what I can see so far. Had a hard time getting up in the air. That's very strange.
Gear up selected.
Oh, I never put the gear up either. Well, I'm batting 1,000 on this takeoff tonight. Jesus. Don't do like me. Fly the plane properly. Now we're doing okay. Just showing you we're not always perfect on this channel. We strive for perfection, but every once in a while, especially on a Monday, you're allowed to have a few mistakes on a Monday. We're holding the pitch pretty good though. Like now that we're in the air, it's okay. It was just that takeoff was a little rough. It was hard to get up in the air. And I've never seen that you lurking in the background, Luis. We gotta make a crash landing just for you tonight. Yeah, it takes a while to get this airplane ready, unfortunately. Yeah, that's one thing with this plane, unfortunately. It takes a little while to get this thing up and running. And we're still flying by hand right now, by the way. We still haven't put the autopilot on yet. I don't know if we are at this point. We will at some point, but not until we're straightened out. Yeah, I don't know if this has fly-by-wire or not. I doubt it would. This is an old plane that doesn't fly any. Well, I shouldn't say it doesn't fly anymore. There was a flight, a real flight with it today in Canada, which I'm recreating with this one. I didn't know anybody in Canada still flew this plane. No, I don't think this plane has fly-by-wire. It was real tough to get it off the ground for some reason. I don't know if that's because it's in Microsoft 2024 or I don't know. But one thing was cool though I've never seen before. Oh shit, you gotta. All right, engineer on. Hold on 1 second. APU air off. Facing.
Dear guests, we have just
let's put this
climbed
up
above
to,
the safe altitude, which is a bit like climbing a mountain, but without the fresh air and the chance of a bear encounter. You can now
Alright, you
use
know
your
what? We're just gonna
electronic
go into heading
devices,
mode.
so feel free to scroll through your social media feeds, or, you know, pretend to work while actually watching cat videos. Just remember to keep your seatbelts fastened, because unlike Captain Gregory, we want to avoid any unnecessary turbulence. Also, our onboard Wi-Fi service is available now, so you can stay connected, or at least pretend to be while we fly to Terrace Kitty Mat. Thank you for flying with us.
Alright, and let's do direct to... Alright, good. We got Keys now. Yeah, for some reason this plane was really tough to get off the ground tonight, but what I was saying is, before with this airplane, you were able to full thrust the, like, full thrusters on takeoff, and you never got any warnings. But tonight when I did that, we were getting warnings, which I think that's pretty cool that they're doing that now with this airplane. We're going to activate LNAV here in a moment. We can finish setting up the airplane for climb. All right. Oh, it could be. You never know. You never know with me. I'm going to do everything I can to get a good landing, I'm going to tell you that. But it might not happen. All right, climb. Let's do this off, that off.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've reached cruising altitude, which is a bit like reaching the top of a hill, but without the sweat and the risk of rolling back down. Now we'll be starting our snack and drink service, so get ready to indulge in some delightful treats. I highly recommend the mystery meat sandwich. It's a culinary adventure, eh? And for those with a sweet tooth, the chocolate chip cookies are practically begging to be devoured. After we've filled your bellies, we'll be coming around with articles from the airline shop, because nothing says I love you like overpriced trinkets.
I don't know, actually.
So
I'm not really familiar with this airport we're landing at. I think it's a smaller airport.
How to land this thing without needing a map.
Check it out. I think it's a small little airport. Let me see. Oh yeah, it's a small little airport we're landing at. We're still climbing. All right, let's put on V. VNAV work. Small regional airport plus GK means very possible bad landing. Very, very possible that we're going to make a bad landing tonight. I don't care. It's fun. It's fun! Who cares if you have a bad landing every once in a while? It's fun. I love me this airplane. It's a fun airplane to fly. It takes a while to get ready. All the switches and plus I wasn't really in a rush to get up in the air. It was kind of nice just, I don't know, listening to the sounds of everything, just taking my time. Yeah, I'm gonna keep backing down the speed for our climb since we're using pretty much speed mode to climb. I'm going to keep backing it down every 5,000 feet or so. I'm going to back it down a few knots. Yeah, not a whole lot. More than enough to get in trouble though. All right, climb. 0.66 is what we should be climbing at. 0.62. Takeoff weight greater than 41,000 kilograms. We're at 41,000 now. We should be at 0.64 roughly. All right, we're at 0.56. We're okay. We're very close. Just enough time for you to start fighting online again with New Zealand. So it's so fun watching you guys go back and forth on there. It really is, man. It's really good entertainment. But no, not there yet. We'll be there soon. Find a cool camera angle to do that. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. No. No. Maybe. Got a lot of whiskers, this airplane. This airplane needs to shave. If this airplane is transitioning to a female, it's got to shave those whiskers. I read online that it's trying to transfer to a woman, so just some protest to Trump. I shaved your face, bitch. You know, guy want that. Yeah, there's not a whole lot of these airplanes flying around in real life anymore. I was super surprised to see this one in Canada. Usually these planes are flown in Australia, from what I've seen. There's a bunch of them that usually fly around Australia. Every once in a while around the Middle East or out in Asia, but I've never seen one like in North America. Well, about 5 hours ago today, it's like, oh shit, look at that. There's a real Avro. Because, you know, pretty much every flight I do is based off of a real flight. You know, I try to recreate the route as best as possible and all the parameters that I have control over. Yeah, I would say like 99% of the flights I do are all recreations of something from real life.
Avro 540, contact Vancouver Center on 133.7.
Just want to get back in the cabin. Oh, that is the cabin, duh. A plane. All right, who am I contacting? Vancouver Center, Avro 540, currently climbing through 8,000 feet. Speaking of 8,000 feet.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center, identified. Good afternoon.
Put you on standardized pressure. Alright, our climb is still good. I don't need to reduce anything yet. Now we're only at 1,000 feet. Yeah, let me reduce this a little bit more. Go down to 270. Still detecting ice, so we'll leave ice protection on. Did you see all the new shit about the A350 today, man? In the builds, if you go to their page, they got the page to buy it all ready to go. I mean, I really hope that this is not like a blue balls scenario, you know, where the girl hypes you up, teases you, she gets you going, you think you're gonna get something, and then bam, last minute, fucking fat friend comes in and cockblocks you. I really hope this airplane is not all fluff. and what they've shown us so far is not really what's going to come out. I really hope this is not a traditional in-a-builds type airplane where it's very basic on the inside. I want this to be somewhat challenging. It's an A350, man. We've been waiting a while for this thing to come out. I don't expect it to be like real life equivalent, but it would be nice if like the flight management system works better than the other in-a-builds ones, where you can enter more information. You know, it would be nice if the flying dynamics were, you know, a bit more crisp than a lot of these airplanes in 2024. I'm sure it'll be great on Microsoft 2020. I'm sure it'll be phenomenal, but I'm very leery about this because almost every plane I fly in 2024, I mean, it flies like a waterbed. It's just really boaty and no bueno. We're in Canada, Bobby. Going from Vancouver to Terrace. I think that's on the other side of Canada from where you are, brother, aren't you? You're like on the other side of Canada. You're on the good side, on the east side. Y'all have like battles like we used to have in America? Remember like in the 90s how it was like East versus West? All the West Coast rappers were shooting up the East Coast rappers, and the East Coast rappers were shooting up the West Coast rappers. Is that how it is in Canada? You got like the Vancouver Bloods against like the Toronto Crips. Y'all got that shit up in Canada. Because, yeah, you got maples. You got who can tap the maple syrup the quickest. Bake-offs work, man. I'm a sucker for some good baked food. We can turn the ice protection off now that we don't have that warning sign anymore. We're still climbing at a good clip. I don't usually take this airplane up to 30,000 feet. This is going to be different. Usually I take it to like 22, 25,000. Up a descent calculator. What do I need to get down to? Approach. We need to get down to 7,100. feet. 7,100 feet. Target altitude is going to be 7,100. So at this altitude, we'll need about 50 miles to descend. Bitch. Not letting me click on the arrows. That's so ghetto. You can click on that. Oh, it'd be nice if the map worked. Good job, Asobo. I'm not blaming that on Just Flight because it works really good on 2020. And I will blame it on you, Asobo. Yeah, and this map will just keep on going black and so dumb. See that? See that? See that? See that? See that? Yeah. Yeah, these DEI programmers. I should blame it on DEI. The map's really cool. I mean, it's like an actual like Navigraph map that shows up here. wonder if I adjust the refresh of the gauges, if that'll do anything. I doubt it. Alright, we'll just leave that marinating and see what happens. Alright, let's bring our speed back a little bit because we're actually at our target speed. 0.65 in that area. Yeah, it's a good thing. Anything that doesn't go properly anymore, just blame it on DEI. I'm okay with that, actually. I think that's a good idea. What does that say down there? Engine ignition on. Oh, yeah. Turned on continuous. And we are almost at our cruising altitude. Not a very long flight tonight. Probably about 40 minutes in the air, if that. Yeah, I mean, top of descent's right. Not too long. Hey man, Chicago and I are hopefully going to do that flight together this weekend. We're talking about doing a whole either Airbus or 737 flight from like Baltimore to Chicago or vice versa. I guess I'll be the co-pilot and I'll be the Giga Chad. I guess. I don't know, maybe I'll be the captain, he'll be the co-pilot. I don't know. It was so weird that I couldn't get his voice to show up on the stream yesterday, though. Like, I'm pretty good about navigating software and all that. I don't know. I just could not get it to pull up yesterday. I don't know. I'm gonna have to make a test call to like one of my friends or something like that on Discord and do a private stream and see how to get that thing working again. It must have been, I think it was something simple. It must have been something simple that I was missing. Usually when it's not working, usually it's something simple when it comes to this kind of stuff. Like you just didn't choose the right audio source or the right output source or something like that. Crew summary. The sound is a little fucked up in this airplane. You can hear it like kind of going in and out. Let's do, where are we flying to? Oh, I have it right here. CYXT. do 5 miles, 10 miles. Okay, that's done. Pretty much at cruising altitude. And we'll see what happens with the ATC, if they'll vector us down or what they're gonna do. All right, we are at cruising. $140 something to go until we descend. But while we have the opportunity, now that we're leveling out and we're straight. Wow, look at those mountains. That's majestic. Look how pretty it is. Oh my god. Oh my god, look how pretty the mountains are. Oh man. We could have filmed Lord of the Rings here instead of New Zealand. Actually, the scene with the rock biters, not the rock biters, the mountains that came alive and that were having that rock battle. That was awesome, dude. That was one of the best battles I've seen on Lord of the Rings. That was cool. It was a Hobbit movie, but still, that world. Yeah, man, when them big old mountains came alive and they were duking it out. All right, let me bring up the chart. We have 333 is our course. Program that on both sides. And we have 110.1. So that's standby, that's okay. Do the same thing over here.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center. Expect the RNAV Yankee runway 15 approach into northwest. Descent coming up in about 15 minutes.
Copy that. We were hoping to do the ILS for runway 33 if that's available. I'm sorry, for runway 33 if that's available.
Avro 540, expect the ILS runway 33 approach into northwest.
Copy that, Avro 540. Very good. That's done, and our decision height is going to be, say, 270. Actually, what are our V speeds for landing? 120. Yeah, that's C and D. We got 250 per hour, 270 for our descent height, or decision height, actually. What am I saying? Nah, probably not, man. We'll try to land it by hand. I'm gonna use autopilot as long as I can. Well, I'll probably disconnect it around 1,000 feet over like I normally do. I mean, I could let it auto land. It does a pretty good job, I think. If I remember correct, I think it does a pretty good job auto landing. Let me look at the approach information. All right, VNAV approach. Course 333, 110. CYXT. It's good to me. Hey, what's that mountain range underneath of us right now?
That mountain range directly beneath us is the Coast Mountains, which stretch from the southern part of British Columbia all the way up to the northern regions. They're known for their stunning peaks and beautiful glaciers.
You think I could find Bigfoot down there?
Well, if Bigfoot is anywhere, it's probably hiding in those dense forests. But good luck spotting him from up here.
It's nice the pilots in this airplane leave the cabin door open. It's very nice of them. No smoking. Doesn't say anything about vaping. What's the password? Password, please. It's another airplane I can go outside from inside. Nope. I should fly over Canada more. They got a lot of really cool terrain to fly over. Good. That was fun. At least the landing gear was down. There's been some times that the landing gear has not come down. Yeah, that landing last night was pretty wild, man. I couldn't see anything. And that actually turned out to be a pretty decent landing. I know y'all like to see bad landings. It's okay. I don't mind catering to what you guys like. That's okay. I'll embarrass myself to make y'all laugh a little bit. It's okay. I don't mind. You guys are very good entertainment on Discord and very fun to chat with here, so it's all good. All good. And damn, man, I ate half an edible like 6 hours ago, man. I am zinging right now. Whole edible is too much. It's too much for me. But no, I've been taking this. I've been taking CBD for the last couple of weeks because of my blood pressure and like anxiety and stuff like that. This CBD has been doing a great job of mitigating some of that anxiety and the blood pressure and all that. I'm microdosing it. I'm taking like 30 milligrams a day, 20 actually. Man, that stuff is pretty good. CBD doesn't mess you up. It's not something that'll like. It's not something that'll get you high. It's just, it's really for, it's like anti-inflammatory. You know, I forget. It's anti a couple of things, but it's really good for what I'm looking to use it for. Actually, my doctor recommended it. Pretty cool. Glad they legalized this stuff in Maryland. If they legalized this stuff years ago and my dad was alive, he would have been in a lot less pain the last, I guess, year or so of his life. That last year of his life, he was miserable. Yeah, I do have true talent, man. I got that one-of-a-kind, unquestioned, unrivaled, next-level landing skills. One of the best things about this landing tonight is that we're not going to know what the landing rate is because it's not available in 2024. So I'm already predicting minus 220. And I don't care how hard we land or crash, that's going to be the landing rate, minus 220. We're going to start descending here pretty soon. Shame these maps don't work properly. They do on 2020. It's a shame that this is so jumped up that this shit doesn't work right. Tour guide, are there any good spots to go ice fishing near where we're landing today?
Yes, there are some great spots for ice fishing near Bellacoola, particularly around the nearby lakes such as the Atnarco River and the surrounding areas where the ice is thick enough during winter.
I was thinking of something to ask, but it's okay. All right, let me pull up the descent checklist here. APU, this doesn't help. I thought this checklist, if I remember correct, this checklist used to be much better. The one on the steering wheel here, on the yoke. Doesn't say anything about turning on the PTU and the AC and passenger briefing. Are there no TAMs? Let me see what we got to do for descent here. All right, PTU on, pressurization's automatic. Set 1 bug to GA N1. Radio altimeter DH, right? N1 bugs, right? I set the decision height. In a minute. I don't think it's down here. Decision height, decision height. I wonder if it's up top where the pressurization panel is. Let me see here. It probably isn't, but nope. contact Vancouver Center on 135.05, Avro 540. Vancouver Center, Avro 1540, currently cruising at flight level 300.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center, identified. Good afternoon.
Decision height here. Oh, it's right here. I couldn't see it because I didn't go over to the left far enough to look past this knob here. There we go. All right, let's put it in 270. Take care of Giga Chad. Let me program in like, I don't know, 22,000 feet to start off with. Be descending at 2,000 feet per minute according to the tablet. Let's see a speed here.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center, whenever you'd like. Descend and maintain flight level 230.
Copy that. Descend, maintain flight level 230. We're going to descend now. Avro 540.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center, descend and maintain 12,000.
What? Copy that. Maintain flight level 12,000. We'll descend there now. Avro 540.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your friendly flight attendant, Janet, with an important announcement. We've left our cruising altitude and are now starting our approach to Terrace Kitimat. Please return to your seats, stow those tables, fasten your seatbelts, and remember, the lavatories are now off limits. We wouldn't want you to accidentally flush Captain Gregory's confidence down the toilet, eh? Weather at our destination is a lovely 10 degrees Celsius with no clouds, so it should be a pleasant landing.
Yo, she is a troll,
Hampton's
dude.
last attempt. Thank you.
Jesus, he's brutal. That's great. Because before, this group, Janet and Toby is the name of the flight attendants. They would just repeat the same shit over and over again. They got some new shit now. That's pretty funny. Flush my confidence down the toilet with that bitch. She's just mad because I banged her sister. That's what she got mad about. We had a work outing, and yeah, man, I met her sister, and one thing led to another, and I made her famous on Instagram. Janet doesn't like that too much. She didn't like me banging her sister. But well, Janet, sorry about your luck. did I just do? Hang on a second. What the hell did I just do? I thought I was putting on the speed brakes for a second. What's that? Oh, disengage autopilot, motherfucker. I don't want that. Never mind. All right, what's spoilers? Is it? I think it's Y. Yeah, RB and Y. Okay. It was RB and something. I just couldn't figure out. Frequencies to the ILS. METAR. Yes, Vancouver Center. Vancouver Center, what's the current QNH Avro 540?
Avro 540, the current altimeter setting for Kimsquit Valley is 29.53.
29.53, copy that. Avro 540. Still got a ways to go until we need to get down to that altitude. Still got 53 miles left. Maybe I'll bump this down to minus 500 or like minus 700. Do minus 750 for now. Got these mountains here. I don't want to get too close to the mountains. Doesn't seem like we're like leaning. Got that gangster lean going. Fuel's good. Base detection. Got it, buddy. Our landing lights on. Gas and seatbelt signs on. we're gonna hold altitude right here for a minute. Let me turn off the autopilot for a minute. All right, how do you shut that thing up, man? The autopilot won't come back on now. All right, let's go manual for a few minutes. One to fix the way our plane was leaning. It was leaning to the side.
Avro 540, contact Vancouver Center approach on 128.4.
Contact Vancouver Center approach on 128.4, Avro 540. Vancouver Center approach, Avro 540, currently descending to flight level 120.
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center approach identified. Good evening. Northwest altimeter 29.53.
Very good. No more leaning. Good evening, Mike. How are you, sir? Or ma'am. I don't know what you identify as. Are you a ma'am, Mike? I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Kidding. What's up, dude? New to the channel. Well, welcome. You're a pilot. No shit. Well, you say as well, like I'm a pilot. I just play one on the internet. But we do have a few real pilots here often. One that flies a 767 and another one that flies an A350. So yeah, man, welcome. What kind of planes do you fly? Are you a CFI and all that good stuff? That's awesome, dude. Oh, the Gulfstreams. Oh my God. These planes are so awesome. Fuck. That's great, dude. That's really cool. That's one plane I've never simmed before. I don't think I've ever seen a Gulfstream 1X plane, or I mean, maybe there is. Maybe I missed it. I don't know. That's awesome, dude. Gulfstreams are... Ugh. Now you're talking my language. I love me the Gulfstream. I mean, flying a 767 is cool and A350, but man...
Avro 1540, Vancouver Center approach, proceed direct David, descend altitude 7100, altimeter 29.53 until established on the localizer, cleared for the ILS runway 33 approach.
That is a lot to read back, G. Proceed direct to David, descend altitude 7100, altimeter 29.53 until established on the localizer. Here for the ILS runway 33 approach, Avro 540. Alright, let's go direct to AV. Let's put ourselves in approach mode here. Back to David. Go heading mode. Get down to 7,100 feet. Let me let the cabin crew know. Okay, we gotta do a few things here. Alright, APU, let's put that back on. Switch on all fuel pumps, that's fine. Cross feed shut, that's already shut. Cabin, let's warm the cabin. Airframe, de-ice off, AP, and then we gotta switch APU air off. I'm sorry, APU air on.
Cabin is secure.
APU air on and engine air off. Alright, very good. And let me let the other cabin crew know. Cabin crew, take your seats for landing.
Cabin crew, take seats for landing. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your lead flight attendant, Janet, speaking. We're preparing for landing, so please return to your seats, fasten your seatbelts, and remember, if Captain Gregory manages to land this plane without needing a map, it will be a miracle. Thank you for flying with us, and let's hope we don't need to call for a rescue team.
Yeah, they look like they'd be like a Ferrari, like a Lamborghini of the sky, like a Ferrari of the sky.
Avro
Those.
540, contact Northwest Tower on.
okay. Maybe it's this next channel here. What's the frequency for Northwest Tower, Vancouver Center, Avro 540?
Avro 540, Northwest Tower frequency is 133.7.
Localizer captured. Glide slope alive.
There we go. Northwest Tower, 133.7, Avro 540. See ya. Northwest Tower, Avro 540, currently established on the localizer and glide slope for runway 33, coming in final.
Glide slope captured.
Oh boy. Why am I overspeeding? Fuck. It's very weird that the auto throttle wasn't. Well, whatever. We're fixing it now.
Speed check. Flaps 80.
Oh, I did it again. Shit. I disconnected the autopilot again. Fuck, I did it. It's the second time I did that. Alright, whatever. We'll just land it by hand. I can see the runway now, so. See, in Microsoft 2020, yeah, man, sometimes most of the time I have decent landings. I was working with our resident CFI yesterday, Chicago, on centerline work. Yeah, I think it's the runway right in front of us. I think this is the one. We know our flight director is showing something different. I would like a landing rate calculator to make its way to 2024 at some point, like it is in 2020. I'm not gonna crash, dude. If I keep looking at the chat, I will. Or now we're gonna make a decent landing, dude. Come on, man. Have faith. Yeah, I do that all the time. I look at the chat all the time when I'm landing, and that usually screws me up. Definitely not. Over here. Nah, we'll be all right. Do need to get down a little bit though. Uh, 333, the runway heading. My heading is this runway here. I don't know what my heading is. Pretty windy up here, so taking that into account. I should make Giga Chad land his airplane, man, but last time we did that, we both almost got fired because it was no good. He landed without the landing gear, well short of the runway. Just in time to watch the crash. Yeah, we're not crashing tonight. I got a good feeling. Well, I did have a good feeling.
Speed checked. Flaps 33.
Thank you, Chad.
Minimums.
Air brakes out.
50, 30, 20. 10.
Runway. Spoilers, yellow. Green.
I always have this problem where, like, when I roll out, I always go to the right. I need to work on that.
Brake pressure checked.
That was a pretty good landing, Louise. I don't have a way to check it, but that was pretty good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. That was fun, man. Oh, please. Bunch of trolls. You guys are a bunch of trolls. Troll New Zealand, now you trolling me. Troll this bitch. I want to fly this plane next. I just downloaded it again for, yeah. Fuck off, Don. I'm getting out of here. I might fly this plane next. I haven't flown this one in a while. I'm not muted. Anyways, I'll catch y'all in the next time. I'll probably be back tomorrow night. I think so. I think there's a very good chance of being back on tomorrow night. So anyways, see ya. Mike, hit that subscribe button before you leave. Come back again, and you can meet the other pilots we have here. Sure, y'all have plenty to talk about. The trolls, I will see you on Discord later. I'll see you when you guys are ganging up on New Zealand. And that's about it, my friends. I will see you on the next episode of the Airplane Show. Thanks for seeing. Night. I'll see you later. See ya.